What up, you guys? It's your boy Seth V, fucking sitting here at the Walmart, fucking recapping my whole day and shit, you know. Your boy quit doing drugs, bro. You know, right here at this place, right here. And I've been, I've been known because I don't like being coerced, and I like to be responsible for my actions, you know. And my actions are like, I don't like doing drugs, you know. So I got caught up in a trip over here. You know, the whole production and everything, bro. It's crazy. It was elaborate and it was nice. It's crazy. Then I was stuck on the riverbed. Fucking the guy came out of the ground like he was like locking the zone like a sniper or some shit. You know, it's crazy. So then, like I remembered discourse from before and other people getting hit, and it just happens over and over again. You know, this is the type of shit that takes your kids' lives, that takes your life, because it's like course hitting people. You know, it's like it's not addiction, it's people being forced to do drugs. You know, and some people aren't mentally or emotionally strong enough. I wasn't. I was crying the whole fucking day as I was being swarmed and shit. You know, I feel so small, you know, like, I feel like, damn, my life already fucking sucks because I'm not from the country, and then, you got people in the country trapping people with drugs and coercing them and shit, you know. So I was feeling hella pissed because of the fact that it took a lot of my life to get to this point where I can deal with the emotional, psychological shit, you know. So to be like not on drugs, not drinking, not smoking tobacco, and still get caught up in a mental trap, you know, is some shit, you know? And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. You know, good thing I'm known. So at least people know that I don't do drugs. And I didn't do drugs today. So I'm grateful, but I still got caught up in the trap. And I still, when I got out of it, I was like, yo, what you're doing is wrong. You know, you're in front of a school. And just telling the truth, But, people don't give a fuck, you know. But I just felt like shit, bro. I can't do anything. You can't bang on them. You can't this or that, you know. It is what it is, bro. I know what it's like to be mentally stuck, or guiltfully stuck, or fucking paranoid stuck. Okay, I've already gone through all that shit, so that's what gave me the strength today to just go up to them and be like, yo, what you're doing is wrong right there on Nan and Simmons, right there across the street from the school. But the thing about it was that it wasn't even, it was like a course into the shit, you know? And I was like, good thing I didn't do drugs today, you know? But it just makes me feel like shit because think of all the times I've been coursed up and all the hospital trips and the fucking rehabs and the fucking, all this shit, bro. And I can't have a life, bro, you know? And these people get to have a life because they get to deal and they get to trap, and it's a big ass party for them, and it's all cool. They fucking lock down half the city and shit. Nobody notices, right? Because it's just addicts, But hopefully you guys notice today, because it's your boy Seth V, an average person. I'm not an addict though. That's the thing, I was a person dealing with drugs, but that is what makes people addicts, bro. When you coerce them into that, that's what keeps people stuck in addiction, bro. People stop, but when you push them to the limit, man, they go back to using. So right now, I'm just sitting here chilling in front of the store, and like all this anger, all this like hate, it's coming out of me. All I could do is sit here and just like tear it up, because it fucking sucks, bro. Since I was 17 dealing with this shit, and it wasn't even me like not wanting to quit. It's people not wanting to not be broke, and that's a good source of income, I guess. So I guess the wave came back to North Long Beach, and I guess they're looking for new victims, I guess. So like, it's all fun and games until your kids get hit, It's all fun and games until your kid goes from being your kid to being a fucking addict, by force, because that's the type of shit that happens. Because today, I didn't do drugs and I still got trapped in the trap. That was force, bro. Good thing I'm burnt. So like, I have no reason to lie or any reason to say anything, But like, that was foul, That shit was. It starts with the swarming. After the swarming, it goes into like all this other shit, You can fuck it. I just lose, bro. I just quit, because I'm not gonna win, So all I did was lose today, just lose, and I was like, yo, I didn't do drugs, so like whatever trip that's tripping me out, whenever they're done tripping me out, that's when I'm gonna leave, And I guess they got done tripping me out, and I remembered other people that went through this course that were known, and how fucked up it was. So I just feel like shit right now. I'm not paranoid. I'm not scared of nothing, because I already went through that shit when I lived on Harding and Atlantic. you know, and dealing with the cops and dealing with whatever. At the end of the day, bro, I don't know anybody. You know what I mean? I didn't take anything. I didn't use anything, so I don't know anybody, nothing, you know. I was the one, they were in the wrong trapping me up, you know, trying to fucking recycle me and shit. But it's not fair, though, you know, because you know how addiction is anonymous and people don't talk about shit like that, you know? You know? Craziness. But it happens again, over and over again here in the North Town, I guess. I don't know, until you get immunities or until you're burnt the fuck out, you know? But I've already OD'd. I've already gone to the hospital. I've already got fucking burn marks on my private. I've already been shocked and all that shit, you know. So, you know, corporal punishment is a bitch, bro. So enjoy that shit, you know. That's all I gotta say with that, you know, because that's a responsibility, and you know, people check up on that type of shit. So be careful over here on Ann and Simmons, you know what I mean? Whatever's gonna happen, gonna happen. I've already gone through all the scary shit with Tony on the riverbed with Sean and Booty and all those guys and the police department in Long Beach. You know what? If somebody's gonna get you, they're gonna get you. It doesn't matter where the fuck you're at. So, you know, I'm not gonna be fucking paranoid straight because I already quit. I'm not gonna be fucking all the fucking shook one shit. You know, it's just I'm just fed up, bro. That just shows me that I have no life in America because one, I'm an immigrant. Two, because drugs hit me at a young age when I was 17. It just sucks, you know. I feel like less than like I'm just a slave for America because fucking people get to fucking trap me with drugs, trap me with law, trap me with everything, and I don't get to be free. You know what I mean? 17 years old, I'm still a fucking kid, dude. I'm 32 years old, fighting this shit, and it's not even fighting the drugs. It's fighting the fucking people that create these situations and scenarios and shit. You know, 'cause it's a build-up. It just wouldn't happen because they want to jack the house, they want to jack the car, they want to fucking scare you. You know, I'll let my mom die, bro. My mom will let me die too. You know, we have nothing to lose, so like, don't fuck with us. You know, because that's just the way it is, bro. You know, my dad already told me I was dead, so don't play with me. You know, so I just hate the fact that I have to go through these loops. You know, but hopefully you guys can get the message or whatever to be careful because it's a trip. Check out my Instagram so you can see how like covered up this shit is and all that.